Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be reconstructing my 1.54 official 2x GPA average, and I'll just be sharing some of my thoughts on it. Even before this average had started, I was still really nervous, as I practiced a lot to control my cough nerves before this competition, and this is only the first round in which I got the average. I had bought a pair of earmuffs, as well as started using some hand warmers, so of course I was really nervous going into this round. Anyways, without any further ado, here's the first solve.
8 seconds. Nice job.
Alright, so the Scramble will be on screen now if you want to follow along. What I did here is I started off by noticing this white bar, and so I decided to look for white. I did check orange a bit, and I was pretty sure I couldn't one-look that, because it's too long of a face case for me to one-look. So I looked at white. I noticed that if you did R prime U, R2 U, R2, you would just get this CLL, which goes like this, and you would have a U2A ref afterwards. I ended up getting a 1.63 on that. Anyways, here's a second solve.
Yes! Let's go.
The Scramble will be on screen now if you want to follow along. So the first thing I noticed is, obviously you have this white face complete, and you just have this pi EG1, which is like literally the easiest EG1. At the start, like when I was inspecting, I first mis-one-looked this case as this case, but right before executing, I realized I mis-one-looked it. So I didn't really have that much time to one up, but anyways, I did the case like this, U prime, and then I did the algorithm like this. And I locked up a little bit, so it was only 1.13. After that solve, I was quite excited to count 1.63, as it was my best counting time officially. And after that, I ended up getting 2 extras in a row. So the first one was because the judge lifted the cover early. I got an extra for that. And then my cube got swapped with somebody else. I got the wrong cube. So for the solve after this, the third solve, that was done on the E2 Scramble. Anyways, here's the third solve. Which Scramble will be here if you want to follow along. Anyways, what I noticed on this Scramble, I first tried to look on yellow, but I couldn't really find anything. I couldn't really look for anything there. So then I noticed that on green, you go to U R prime into this EG, which is actually a really good EG. But I noticed if you did it from this angle as R F prime, you would actually have your bar on the back, so you wouldn't have to rotate. So I did R F prime, then I did U, then I did the EG1, then I had a U AUF. At this point, I was really, really nervous, as I was trying to break sub 2 for a while, and I was extremely close. I knew I only needed like a 2.5 around there to get sub 2, so yeah, I was really nervous for this solve. Anyways, here's the fourth solve.
Yes!
Fourth solve, right? The Scramble will be here if you want to follow along. Anyways, so what I did on this solve, I went really, really safe. So yeah, I basically just went with the first thing that I saw, so because it was good. So the first thing I looked for was on blue. I noticed that you could do U prime, R prime, FR into this EG, which is an okay EG considering the fact that it would have no UF afterwards. So I just went for the first thing that I saw here, which was that. So I just went like that. I added a U2, and I went into the EG1. I didn't even go slow. Honestly, I went really fast for myself. And yeah, I got a really good time. I got a 1.51. Anyways, here's the last solve. Here's a Scramble if you want to follow along. Anyways, so what I started off doing, I tried to one-look what would happen if I did U prime F2 R2 for this yellow CLL, but I couldn't do that. So what I went instead, I did U prime, and then I did you have U prime R2 into this anti-CLL. So I did U prime and then R prime cancellation into the anti-CLL. Then I did U prime AUF, and I was done. However, I did lock up a bit on this, so it didn't end up being that great. It was 249. Anyways, that just wraps it up for my 1.54 PR average. I'm really, really happy with this average. I average like 2.0 at home, and I rarely get averages like this, even at home. So getting this in comp is just amazing for me. I probably will not beat this for a very long time, unless I get much better at this event. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.